What is up, YouTube boys and girls? Billyazprospector's back in the house, and I got another video coming for you. This one's kind of a little bit of a rant here, and as I get ready to go through this book that I acquired not too long ago, probably about 3 or 4 videos back. This was in particular to I think this coin book actually has a name. Kind of look at the inside. This is probably over 70 years old, guys, so it's pretty neat to be checking this out. So this was made in the U.S. My kids will love that. I'm telling them all the stuff that's made in China anymore, or Taiwan. Anyways, it's the M. Is it Megrig and Sons, New York. And so I guess a lot of people will say this is a Megrig book, but what it is you kind of go further back in here. It's the trademark Megrig. However, in the back, this is a Waite Raymond publication. So this is a lot further back. But real quick, what I want to show you, I want to go through some of these coins in this book. This is an older wheat penny collection. You can see there I got the 1909 VDB. I don't have the 1909 SVDB. And but I've got, some of the rare ones. I got the 1912, got the 1912D there. Some pretty old ones. They quite a few of them have some damage. But this book did something kind of interesting. It toned these coins almost like a red ring around them. So naturally, unnaturally, it toned these coins. Found that kind of interesting. This book's got some marks in here that I don't know what they really mean. So, the gentleman that had these in his collection for 70 years before he had passed and moved on and left this world, this was his pride and joy and what time he spent, getting these coins. But I just think it did a really neat job toning these coins, and I don't think there was an intention for that. I just think over time, and some of these are kind of hard to see in this, but at least, like I said, these would all grade in a red here, and missing that 31S. I just want to show you kind of what this was doing to these coins. I think at some point I'll pull them out here. Here's the full series of the 1943 steel pennies and the 1943 S and D. So that's pretty cool. But as I get further back in here, it's a nice red there, and again the backs of the steelies. But as I get in the back, one of the things I want to show you guys, I am definitely sending this bad boy in. I pulled the sleeve back so you can actually see the true color of this coin. But man, the rainbows that are coming out of that 1950, and I believe it's a D, yeah. So a 1950 D are just unbelievable. I think that's such a cool toning on that coin. On the backside, ultra rainbow. Let me see if I can't get this underneath this glass too. Let's kind of take a better look at what that's doing. Check that out. Man, that coin is so cool. I am got a weak spot for some of those toned coins. When you can say that they've naturally taken on that toning color from whatever they were in. They weren't falsely chemically altered by any means. That's really neat. So that's going to be something I look to send in. I don't really care if it comes back brown, which I believe they do when they're toned like that. But just really neat. Really the ultimate reason, and I'll just kind of keep, thumbing through these. One of the main reasons for this video, guys, is your local coin shops. Let me get this back in here real quick. So one of the things I wanted to take a minute to kind of go over is just to talk about your local coin shops and how much effort, have you really stopped to ever thank your local coin shop? And let me get into that a little bit deeper and kind of explain what I mean by that. Is I went on that trip to California, and again, I went into 2 of the local coin stores that were local there. And with that, I thought, you know what, this is really a special time for me. My grandfather had passed away. He meant a lot to me. I spent the summers out in California, basically growing up in Northern California. My cousin, my first cousin, was actually more or less, you know, spent a lot of time with him, and practically he would tell you he was raised by him. And when I went to these coin shops, because I wanted it to be a special occasion, I would say that I was treated kind of bad. You know, most of the time anymore you can't be too safe. So yeah, these guys have to buzz you in and out of the door to let you in. You know, most people are kind of nervous to let you in without really knowing you from just the average person. So yeah, they're gonna buzz you in, and I get that. I'm okay with being buzzed in and, you know, let in to look inside. But you know, when you get inside and they already kind of treat you like a criminal, it's kind of weird. One gentleman asked me, you know, who are you? What are you here for? What are you looking for? Which I can appreciate. You know, he's running a business. He wants to know what you're looking for. But for me, when I'm buying a coin, I want to be able to look at them. And they had very limited selection out, other than your standard, your standard proof coins, and nothing super special about that. But you know, the average person that was there to look at some coins. Here, I'm going to adjust this while I'm talking for you guys so you can kind of get a better look of these. But you know, I get that they were just seeing what I was after. I told them I collect the wheat pennies. I collect them in a PCGS holders only, and I collect them in a MS67 now and higher if I can find them. And he goes, you know, not gonna have anything like that. I don't waste my time on those. Is what, a matter of fact, is the comment that he told me. And kind of surprised by that, but you know, a lot of guys don't think that there's much value in these particular coins. There's that 1950 again. That's just so cool. Love that coin. And so I said, okay, well, I said another series I decided I'd start collecting is the Morgan silver dollars, and I like those in a NGC holder. And he goes, well, what dates are you looking for? And as you guys know, I'm looking for a lot of them, but I'm not going to just buy a coin to say, yeah, I'm looking for an 1878, and I don't care what it looks like, you know. No, I want to see what you got, man. So I gave him one day. I told him that 1878, and so what he did is he goes, well, I'm looking for at least a 63 certified coin, and so he, you know, opens up a safe and he's going through, you know, his coins, and it just doesn't let me see anything. He just tells me, nope, don't got anything like that. So, and he just kind of stops the conversation. I thought it was really odd. And I just, you know, overall, he's the guy I ended up buying those pirate coins from. But I just wasn't impressed at all. And so then I went to another coin shop just a little bit further down the street. And once again, had to be buzzed in. No problem. I get it. These guys are protecting themselves. They don't know who's walking in the door. And quite honestly, if I had a coin shop today, I'd probably do the same thing. And came in and kept his back to me the entire time. He was on his computer and asked me how, at least he asked me how my day was going. And from there, he went on to say, you know, are you looking for something in particular? And I said, well, I'm just, you know, here from out of town. I want to see what you have and want to see what you had to offer. And he goes, well, I basically do all my sales online now. And very short in his answers, very didn't have much out on display. Again, said it's a waste of his time to put coins out on display just to have someone come in and pick stuff out and, you know, only make a few dollars. So I thought, okay, here's another interesting guy that doesn't really see the value in the average customer walking through his door. Says he does most of his stuff online. He even made a comment of he can even sell his clean coins knowing that they're cleaned on on eBay and wherever, and they just go away. He doesn't understand it, but they leave, and he makes the sell, and he's done. Which, makes you kind of wonder, what's the quality again that you're going to get off of eBay. We've talked about that before, guys and gals. So I left there. That's the guy I actually got that piece of gold from, the golden quartz. He wasn't really thrilled to even sell me that. It was just kind of unique. So anyways, I came back to my local coin shop, and when I walked through the door, he gets a lot of tourists, and I get that. And the first thing I said is his name. He asked me. I've asked him to film his coin shop before, and he doesn't want to be publicized. He wants to kind of stay off limits, and I can respect that. So I don't ask him anymore to film inside of his store, and I don't talk about him or his name or the name of his company even. And I just told him, I said, look, you know what? I just want to say thank you, and that you do a great job running your coin shop. And I told him about, he's got a ton of coins laid out, anywhere from 50 cents all the way up to a few $1,000s. And I just told him, I said, look, I said, I know it takes a lot to pull these in and out every single day, pull them out of the trays, put them out on display, and you got a nice little shop going here. So I just made a point to tell him thanks for all that he does, and he's got a nice coin shop. And guys, I just thought, what, if you go into your local coin shop and you haven't ever said anything or told them that they're doing a great job, or thanked them for what they do, you might want to take the time to do that. I'm sure that they would really appreciate hearing from you. And who knows, maybe they'll remember you and maybe hook you up and maybe give you a little bit better discount. This guy locally here takes good care of me, and that's why I keep coming back. So anyways, guys, that was really my intent of that, sharing that story with you, my experience at these other out-of-town coin shops. And hopefully the ones that you visit, you have a little bit better experience, and you just enjoy going to the shops. Again, thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you for all you guys who have taken the time to subscribe. I know it's just not everything that you typically do is just to subscribe to every channel. I hope you find value in the content that I'm providing, whether it's in coins, off-road, travel, Jeep repair, car repair, mine exploration, everything I put out. So I hope you guys just enjoy it. I hope you're okay with me not just making it always about coins. And I hope you continue to subscribe. I look forward to bringing you more content in the future. Talk to you guys later.